Virginia Tech plus 5.5. You can keep those points. We don't even need them.
2-1 last night, 2-0 the night before.
That thing to break over the middle of the plate.
I think he stepped out either.
Let's go to Arby's.
Let's see if I can.
Welcome. No Hedge show with my co-host Mark Paster, behind the scenes Patrick. Tough loss, good win, whatever way you want to look at it.
Tough loss. I'm sick. I'm sick about it right now. Sick about it. I thought we were going to come back there at the end. 56-yard field goal. It needed to be from 54. They needed a couple more yards. I was saying at the start of the drive they had to get to the 30. I wanted the 30. 35 would have made it a 52, and that field goal is good from 52. So I think I was on. It's where it needed to be from.
I'd love to know the statistics about like that, like 4th and 3. What are the percentages on that? I would guess around 30-40%.
Make it?
Yeah, you make it. And 56-yard field goal in the rain. What do you think those chances are? Do you think they're 30-40%?
I don't know. I mean, probably not. You wouldn't think so. But fuck. I mean, he hit the post.
Yeah, it was close.
He hit the post.
Horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
That's right. So it's sickening. Oh, you can't really see me. There you go. It's sickening. I thought we were gonna pull it off. I thought we were gonna pull off the ultimate win, and instead we have to watch him pump his fist and hug everybody like he's this great sport. Which we know he's not from being a Patriots fan. He's never a good sport after he wins. He doesn't go shake anybody's hand after he loses, I mean.
Good thing it didn't happen very often.
It didn't. But I won the bet. I bet the Patriots. We won that. So I had a 4-3 day.
Oh, you had the Pats.
I had the Pats, yeah.
Great.
You had the Patriots. I forgot that I had the Patriots because I feel like I lost.
Right.
But I had the Patriots +7. So we won 4-3 day.
Is it still doing that same thing with the link again?
Yep. It's just showing as a link. It's not showing us. So it's the same thing. We don't have.
Now, how does that now? Just all of a sudden it turns back on where we're on.
As a link, it's not showing us. So it did that a couple of weeks ago.
I can hear that in the background.
Yeah, that was me trying something to see if I could change it. See what happens if I do that. Yeah, it's just showing as a link. It's not showing like it used to, which is us streaming. Yeah, that Taylor fumble is probably the difference in the game. So you have 2 out of your 3 losses. You've got a running back fumbling the ball. Probably the difference in the game. They were getting points on that drive. They were already inside the 30, right?
Yeah,
30 or something. It was first down too. So you got turnovers, which are always killers. Yes. So, all of a sudden we got all right. Now, Elio, now it's streaming right now. We got a bunch of people on, so we've actually have people now. Recap: I'm sick about the loss. Thought we had it. Thought we were going to beat them. Thought we were going to go 2-2 and get right back in this 1-3. I think if you're a Patriots fan, you have to be optimistic about the way they played tonight, though.
Yeah, they definitely played a lot better.
If they played like that in the first 3 weeks, I think they're 3-1 right now. Right? They played 4 games, yeah. So you got to feel better about that. Maybe they're trending in the right direction. Yeah, they still can't. They still have a tough time stopping the run, but I think they looked better on both sides of the ball. The offensive line still struggled, but Mac Jones there. he was getting rid of the ball quick, finding an open guy, and the blitz wasn't really effective anymore. So he kind of turned it on them, kind of like what Brady used to do to people. And you saw the Patriots did that all-out blitz on him, and he found the guy and got the first down.
Yeah.
Down to the 5. Did they end up scoring a touchdown on that drive? I don't think they did. I think they ended up holding to a field goal. But regardless, there are some things that you should feel pretty good about, but it's a fucking loss. There's no. I wasn't hoping for a. Stu is doing a video right now with no shirt on, screaming. So hold on. What did he have?
He has the Patriots.
He had the Patriots 6.5.
And the under.
Did he say anything about the total?
He always says like unders on Monday.
Oh yeah, he had the under 49.5 and the Patriots plus the 20,000 max best bet was the under, 10,000 best bet was the Pats. I have to listen to his speech a little later at another time. You won't be able to play that now. But I had a winning day. 4-3 day. What the hell were my losses? My losses, the Rams were never in it. What the hell? Oh, I had the Saints. No, I had the Saints over. Wait a minute. Didn't that come in? Hold on. Elio, talk for a minute. I got to figure out what the fuck I had today. I'm so upset. I can't remember what the hell I had.
Yeah, you're very upset. Patriots, I thought, played a lot better. I still think this Patriots team is light years behind where they used to be. And I'm not even the quarterback position. I think Mac Jones was the best part of what happened tonight. But they're not good. In my opinion, they're ways away. It was nice to see an improvement, but I don't know. I don't think they're, as of right now, they're not. 1-3 for them to rattle off what they have to go like, I don't know. So the 17 games, so 10 what is it? 10-4? Yeah. 10-3.
No, they're most likely not going to make the playoffs now unless things go weird around the rest of the NFL. This is why this was such a big game. They needed to win it. If we take a quick look at standings, but yeah. Well, Tennessee's 2-2. They're the leader in their division. Buffalo. Yeah, you got a bunch of 3-1 teams. Yeah, they got an uphill battle. Who do they play next? Is it Houston they play next?
Yeah, they're actually next 3. I think are winnable. 2 out of 3 they'll be favored. I think it's Miami. It's Miami, Houston, and Dallas. Although Dallas now looks pretty good.
They just play Houston next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just I think that Dallas is going to be a tough game. They could score points. That's the thing. They could score. And then who do they play after that? Yeah, then they play Dallas here. Yeah. Well, anyway,
you just go one at a time now in the NFL. Here, the issue is you beat Houston next week. You see what else shakes. You never know with injuries. Tampa right now their defense is a team that's very injured. They're just trying to survive right now, Tampa, until the end of the year. Basically, what you try to do in the NFL is survive with wins and then sort of peak the last 4 to 6 games, go into the playoffs hot and sort of injure, with less injuries. That's what you try to do every year. You try to accumulate the wins early on, even though they're ugly. Like tonight, this is a game that the Patriots won 90% of the time, in the past 20 years. But they're not that type of team right now. But the quarterback position, I think, is in pretty good shape. So that is a huge part.
So for this guy here who's asking all these questions, yes, you cannot comment on Twitter any longer. I can see this now. You must be on YouTube. So you have to go to YouTube or Twitch to comment. You cannot comment on Twitter anymore. Somebody's asking that question. So just let you know. That's the way it is. Out of our control.
We got some. We're gonna have some. We're gonna have something on the Red Sox tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do an in-depth look at the Red Sox game. That playoff game we got coming up tomorrow. It's Nathan Eovaldi. Have the Yankees announced who they're pitching? I'm assuming Cole.
Cole, yeah.
So Cole versus Eovaldi should be a good pitching matchup. The Yankees got to Eovaldi the last time out. Yeah, that happens. The Yankees wanted to play the Red Sox as the team they wanted to play. They didn't want to play Toronto. So they're coming in here thinking they can win. They feel better about this matchup than they do with Toronto. The Yankees have played well against the Red Sox lately, but, you're going to need a good, strong outing out of Eovaldi. Chris Sale, who has not been sharp lately, but, coming off Tommy John, it seems like guys coming off Tommy John, it takes the 2 full years before they're really back. But you could always use him for an inning or two Tuesday night if you need him. But the Red Sox are going to have to hit. They're going to have to get the Cole, and Eovaldi's going to have to be able to maneuver that lineup. That obviously, Judge and Stanton beat the bag out of them last weekend. What he had 3 home runs and 15 RBIs or something like that. They have to figure out a way to get him out next week. Usually, the way I would get him out is just to throw a slider off the plate. He swings at it every time.
Yeah, I feel like
just from a strike. I feel like the guy will get himself out eventually.
Yes.
But if you throw a meatball down the middle of the plate, he has the ability to turn on that sucker and hit it a long way. Just don't. The way to pitch him is throw balls. He'll eventually swing. But we'll talk about that tomorrow night. We wanted to jump on and say, tough luck tonight.
You're disappointed, Mark, huh?
I am. Might be good here to link Twitter and Twitch links so you can get some interaction. We are linked to Twitter. Twitter doesn't allow – Twitter and StreamYard are not talking to each other. There's nothing we can do about it. Okay. Unless you know a way to do this. Cough man. Assuming I don't know how you spell that, but that is Cough man. And then somebody below, Najee, is saying bruh. Bruh what?
I have a feeling he's saying bruh at this other guy. The guy that keeps commenting everything.
Oh, the one who wants
because
like we didn't think of this yet?
That comment is he's trying to tell us that we should link our Twitch and Twitter together, which is impossible.
Okay, he is. He's saying it to me. I mean,
I mean, all three are linked to this, to StreamYard. So
we can't. It's Twitter. It's not. It's Twitter doesn't allow this any longer. So we're trying to come up with the best way we can to keep this to keep people be able to comment. But that's it. That's all I got to say. It was a winning day today. I won. I don't know what the hell. You won under a unit, 4-3. I won a couple of units yesterday in college. So it was a winning weekend. One on Friday night, one on Wednesday night. So I've won 4 or 5 days in a row. Nothing big, but I've won. And that's all we're trying to do. Trying to win. What's this person saying now? Barstool post all their links on Twitter. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Still think it was a good game for the Patriots. Is that a statement or a question? I do think it was. I think there are parts of it you should be happy about. I think if they played like this against the other games, they would have won.
Yep.
So, I was listening to, I forget who it was on the radio one day. This was an NFL guy, and he said, I think the Patriots will be okay eventually. It just might be too late. I think that's probably going to be true. It's probably going to be too late. But if, we can be moving in the right direction, I think you can feel better about it. And I think Mac Jones looks good. So if they have the quarterback, in this league, if you have a quarterback, you can win. You don't have a quarterback, you have no chance. You can just ask the Jets and the Dolphins about that. The Dolphins have been looking for their quarterback since Dan Marino, for Christ's sake. And when did he retire? 25 years ago?
He was in that movie with the dolphin, right?
Yeah, so, I don't know if you know this, Elio, but they lost a Super Bowl because he put laces out. It's all that Dan Marino's fault. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows it.
And that's got to be 25 years ago. I agree. Statement to perform in this weather against Braves. Yeah, I mean, I was looking for a moral victory tonight. I really wasn't. I don't like, but you want to take something out of it, you could say, yeah, you looked good. But I think they were up for this game. I think they were pumped up for this. They were not pumped up to play the Saints last weekend. I don't know why, but they weren't. And it could have been they were looking ahead to this. I don't know. Look at the Rams. The Rams were fired up to play the Tampa Bay last weekend. Then they're home today against Arizona. They lay an egg. There are spots in the NFL. It's really just how the schedule's put together. Teams, you get a big victory. Maybe you don't. I don't know. You're not as focused the next week.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you do see it happen a lot.
They're saying on the newscast Brady was amped up. He missed some throws.
Oh, he definitely did.
That it would have been a 2-touchdown game. But I mean, but there was also some drops too. He definitely missed some throws, but
he missed a lot of throws. Yeah, I think he felt. Hey, he felt something walking into that stadium again. I imagine.
Definitely.
That's true. The Rams screwed you in a 14 parlay. Yeah, I fell for that banana in the tailpipe there, taking the Rams today. I shouldn't have taken the Rams.
What about the Vegas girl?
So to hit that back-to-back weekends, that money line parlay, 3-team money line parlay in college, back-to-back weekends is you just don't do that. Like, you just don't. It doesn't happen.
No.
So she is so up on the football. I mean, for this parlay that she does, I mean, what did she say? Yes, she said you were basically free for the next 82 weeks, she said, prior to this week.
Oh.
I mean, so she's basically covered for the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 years now on this, because this one was plus 3,500.
Oh my God.
So, and then she also hit the 3-team parlay spreads for plus 5.
Let alone the money line parlay.
She hit for 4. If you put the two together, it was over 4,000.
Wow, good for her. And she's been good too. So
she's been good, and so she hit back-to-back weekends. This is Kelly in Vegas we're talking about. If anyone's wondering, should follow her. She's red hot right now. So I'm not sure what just happened here. Elio is gone. So Elio, I last night watching football together. It happens every week. You're watching football together, and his phone dies. His phone's always dead. So I'm guessing his phone just died, and that's what's happened to him. And that's why it's just me. So we just watched that game together on FaceTime the whole second half. And there he is. He's back. Your phone die?
No, it was I pressed the wrong button.
Okay. I assumed your phone died.
All right, well, so let's get back at everybody tomorrow then, right?
Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll talk playoff baseball. Because we don't know all the series matchups, but we know some of them. So we can talk. And how about the Dodgers win 106 games and they have to play in a 1-game for your life playoff game against the hottest team in baseball, against the hottest pitcher. I'm telling you, just wait 10 seconds before you hang up. Take a sip of that drink, and I just want to look at one thing before we go. Okay, Elio? Can you wait 1 second?
I know St. Louis hasn't lost in like 2 months.
I know this guy. I understand. Yeah, we know that most of the people are on Twitter. This is nothing we can do about it. I hope that maybe we need to have a call-in line. They should be able to call in. Can we set a phone up to this thing? How do we do that? We should take callers. MLB playoffs. Oh. I'm going to tell you this right now. What night is this? Wednesday night? I'm taking the Cardinals. Adam Wainwright plus 186. I mean, they're the hottest team in baseball. You're going to get 186.
That was a great Jack Farrell face right there.
Oh, did I do one?
Yeah. You almost carrying a canteen of water.
Very thirsty. You could even take the Cardinals plus 170 first 5. Some numbers there's some things to consider there. I don't know the Red Sox are plus 103 Tuesday night.
So parlay Cardinals,
Red Sox, 2 dogs.
Woof woof.
All business. Pete has the hookup. Post a link to your YouTube stream on Twitter.
Oh God, I can't.
So this I see what he's saying. I see what he's saying. I'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow night. All right. Yeah. Okay. If we post a YouTube stream when this thing's out, people can click on that and go to YouTube. That's what he's saying. Okay. I'll do that tomorrow night. But I think at this point right now, I think we're good to go, El.
Let me ask you one question. If it's past 12 o'clock and you say X-rated stuff on the stream, it's okay?
Is there a time we're not allowed to say?
Patrick.
Is this like cable? Is this cable?
Yeah.
Or are we on?
If you start being a little risque after midnight, does it matter because it's after midnight?
Yeah, I mean that tends to be the trend when it comes to like things like this.
Okay.
It's like watching like Adult Swim.
Yeah. Adult Swim.
I have to go watch something funny to help me fall asleep right now because I'm a little upset.
Listen,
I won't be this upset if the Red Sox lose Tuesday night. I'm more upset about this.
I'm not. I understand.
You're a Brady. You were really rooting for Tampa anyway.
No, I wasn't. I wanted the Patriots to win, but I'm not upset.
Yeah, I wanted the Patriots to win. Yeah, pretty bad actually. And I never really, and it was, did I think they were going to win coming into this? But the fact we were right there to win it makes it hurt more. Like if they had lost by 13 or, I would have lost my bet, but I would have been like, all right, but to lose like this.
Yeah, no, listen, they had every opportunity to win. This was a very winnable game.
Yeah, they could have won it. And that's why that's why it hurts. But I'm going to go watch an episode of 30 Rock, which will make me laugh, and then I'll fall asleep.
All right. Peace.
All right, Elliot.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow night.